Hi, I'm Dr. Jesse Broderson from Malama Chiropractic Clinic. I want to discuss with you the specific stretches and techniques that you can use at home for sciatic pain relief. Now, I also want you to watch our back pain relief video that we've posted on YouTube that goes into the specific treatments that we use in the office when treating sciatic pain. It's very important that you get adjusted when you're experiencing sciatic pain. Now with these stretches that I show you, I want you to focus on breathing. You want to hold these positions for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Big inhales, big exhales, really allow your body to unwind and let the tension go. Okay, so we're going to find some room to stretch out, so either the living room floor or outside on the lawn. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've found some room where I'm going to be able to stretch out here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay on my back with my knees bent. First thing we're going to do is just with our knees bent and our ankles together, just let your knees fall to one side. Let gravity take over here. A lot of times you'll feel some stretching coming down the side here and down the hips. Okay, and of course we're going to do this on both sides. You're going to hold that for 3 to 5 deep breaths. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to pull one knee up to your chest. Okay, you're breathing here. A lot of times you're going to feel some gluteal tension, some pulling, a nice stretch there, and maybe some pulling from the low back. After this, I want you to cross it towards your opposite shoulder. So you're going to pull your knee across your body. We're trying to get some of these upper glute fibers here. Again, you're holding these positions and you're taking full deep breaths. Okay? Then I also want you to just cross your leg over your body with a straight leg, keeping your knee completely straight so that you feel that stretch going from the back, down the glutes, down the hamstrings into your calf. Again, you're breathing here. Okay, and once that's done, we're going to really go to the specific sciatic stretch, which is where I'm going to have you bend one leg and cross your other leg on top of it, almost like you're crossing your leg gentleman style. Okay, so you're going here, you can push your leg away with your hand here, creating some opening for the hips here. But once you're feeling comfortable there, you're going to take a deep breath in, you're going to reach through the hole here and grab your opposite knee, and then pull your knee up to your chest. Now where I'm feeling this is right in my gluteal, more specifically my piriformis muscle. That's right down by your sit bones, right where you sit, that area in the hips and the glutes. This is a great stretch to alleviate piriformis tension and ultimately sciatic pain. Now again, you're going to do this on both sides. And again, like I mentioned, is if you're having left-sided sciatic pain, once you've gone through these stretches, I want you to go back to the left side and do another round on the left side. I want you to do these a couple times throughout the day. Now next I'm going to show you some stretches that you can do on a chair or a bench or really anywhere when you're out and about and dealing with sciatic pain. Okay, now I want to show you some stretches that you can do really anywhere. If you're at work or shopping or out and about, all you need to do is find a bench or a chair, somewhere where you can perform these stretches. Now I don't want the chair to be too high. You really want this angle right here at about a 90 degrees. If the chair were too high, say like that, the stretch wouldn't be very appropriate, okay? So finding somewhere that works for you. And what we're going to just start with is basically just some forward and back bending of the low back. And we're just trying to loosen up the low back muscles and the joints, okay, encourage motion here. The next thing that you can do is just some kind of side bending here, just going side to side, getting some of the side muscles and hip muscles loosened up here, and we can do some twists as well. Okay, again, you're holding these positions for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Okay, and then the stretch that I'm going to show you right now is very similar to the one that I showed you on the floor, and this is very specific for loosening the glute muscles and the piriformis muscles. So you're going to sit nice and upright. You're going to cross your leg over gentleman style. You're going to push down on this knee and really sitting upright, almost like you're in a military pose, keeping your shoulders back and your chest out. You're going to lean forward, okay? Now notice I didn't drop my shoulders and my head and lean forward here. You need to stay upright and lead with your chest and go down. Now I'm starting to feel that right into my gluteal muscle. A lot of times right where you're feeling that sciatic pain, and this just feels real nice. And of course I want you to be breathing. Okay, now of course you're going to do that a couple times, and again on the affected side, focus on that side. But don't neglect the other side even though you're not feeling pain there. Now I also want to show you some techniques that we use to treat sciatic pain relief using a foam roller and a tennis ball. Now another great technique to use for sciatic pain relief is using a foam roller. Now if you don't have one of these, they sell them at stores, or we can order you one here at the office. This is basically a very dense foam roll, and it's not going to give underneath my weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sit on it. And it's basically like you're doing your own massage. So you're going to just make sure you're stable on it, and you're going to just roll back and forth. Just in a sitting position, loosening up the glutes. And then I want you to turn and really just stack on one hip. And you can really get some of those side glute muscles there. That's a nice way to loosen things up. And then I also want you to get your hamstrings. So this, you know, not everybody is going to be able to do this, especially if you're really having bad sciatic pain, but it's something to work towards, and also as far as preventing sciatica from coming back. You want to keep your hamstrings loose and your glutes loose. Now sometimes in sciatica, people get pain all the way down through their calves. So this feels real nice. You can keep the calf muscles loose here. Now if you don't have a foam roller, you probably can have access to a tennis ball. A tennis ball is a great way to almost do just the same thing, some trigger point work on the tight areas that are bothering you. So you're going to lay on your back. I'm going to take this tennis ball and you're going to put it right on the affected area. A lot of people are going to have sciatic pain right about there, maybe a little bit lower. So I'm going to place this right here and roll my weight onto it. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to just put as much pressure on it as I can handle and just move my hip around a little bit. Again, this is just a great way to put some trigger point work onto that tight muscle that's really bothering you. You can even put it underneath your hamstring or even down the calf. I hope you found some of this information informative. You can get more information on malamachiropractic.com. Thanks for watching the video. You have a good day.